Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleanor and this is going to be a review and recommendation video for the first 6 books in the Murderbot Diaries series by Martha Wells. This series is still ongoing, but I thought 6 books in would be a good place to have a chat about these books, especially because 5 out of 6 of the books I've read so far were novellas, so it is a fairly quick series to get through if you're interested, and it's great fun. So I'm just going to discuss the series overall and not go into any spoilers about any individual books because that's not what this video is. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of the names of all the books. So the 6 books in the series that I've read are All Systems Red, Artificial Condition, Rogue Protocol, Exit Strategy, Network Effect, and Fugitive Telemetry. And I've also read the short story Home, Habitat, Range, Niche and Territory, which is book 4.5 and isn't very long at all. So this is a science fiction series set at some point in the future, no idea when, or perhaps it's an alternative reality as well. So the blurb for the first book, All Systems Red, reads like this. In a corporate-dominated, spacefaring future, planetary missions must be approved and supplied by the company. Exploratory teams are accompanied by company-supplied security androids for their own safety. But in a society where contracts are awarded to the lowest bidder, safety isn't a primary concern. On a distant planet, a team of scientists are conducting surface tests, shadowed by their company-supplied android, a self-aware sec unit that has hacked its own governor module and refers to itself, although never out loud, as Murderbot. Scornful of humans, all it really wants is to be left alone enough to figure out who it is. But when a neighbouring mission goes dark, it's up to the scientists and their Murderbot to get to the truth. So I feel like that very excellently sums up what this story is. All these books, apart from one, which is book number 6, are novellas, so they're very, very quick, fast-paced stories, and they're very action-packed, but the whole time you're in the mind of Murderbot, and they just don't want to be there. They don't want to be a sec unit, they don't want to be hurting people, and they think humans are stupid. Plain and simple. They think they're ridiculous. They make ridiculous mistakes, stupid decisions, and Murderbot doesn't understand emotions. They're thinking and feeling things that they've never had permission to do before, and they don't understand the complexities of human connection and how people are sly and do deals and things like that. And all this Murderbot has to work with is different scenes from their favourite space opera shows, and they like to steal lines of dialogue from these programmes to help them navigate different situations. I love Murderbot's sassy personality, and their internal monologue is hilarious. A lot of the time they don't get to say out loud what they really think because they have never been welcomed to before, and the humans around them are still kind of struggling to come to terms with working with a sec unit. Each book has its own kind of plot and its own driving force, but all the way through the middle you've got Murderbot, and they're just on a quest to figure out who they are. They don't necessarily want to be human, and they don't necessarily want to be a sec unit. They want to be themselves, but they don't know what that is because they've never had permission to find out. And yeah, it's just a wild ride. This is science fiction that I absolutely love. Novellas, they're quick and sharp and are just so well constructed, and I really enjoy all the different characters that you see represented in this series, and there's just so much diversity in amongst the races of humans and just lots of representation as a whole. It's just really well done. Murderbot has lots of quippy lines, and they're very deadpan and sarcastic, and I really vibe with that. I don't know if that's just the Britishness in me. I really appeal to that sense of humour and kind of sarcastic way of approaching life, and I love all the connections that Murderbot makes. I'm being purposely vague because I don't want to spoil anything, and I did read 6 books for this. And it's so hard when you get to reading 6 books deep to say anything without spoiling anything. I really liked the first book, All Systems Red. I think it's a really good introduction to Murderbot, where they are currently in their situation, and so much goes down. So many shenanigans, so many bad situations. All the novellas are between 150 and 200 pages, so they're very, very quick reads. And I listened to one of the novellas on audiobook, and I also really enjoyed that experience as well. I think it really lends itself to audiobook format. And the one novel, which was book number 5, I believe I said that was the 6th one earlier, but it wasn't. It was book number 5, Network Effect, and it was 350 pages. So even then, the full-length novel in this universe isn't very long at all either. But it really is a fantastic universe. I love the characters, and I'm very excited to see what else Martha Wells does with this character and this world. This was the first book series or any books that I've read by Martha Wells, but it's made me really interested in picking up more of her books. So if you've read anything by Martha Wells, let me know in the comments below if you recommend it, and I'll be sure to pick them up in the future. Let me know if you've had an interest in reading Murderbot, or if you've already read it, what you thought of the series. I know novellas are not for everyone because they find them too short, and I also know some people don't like tremendously long series either, but let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching this video. As always, the links are in the description for my book club that I host with my 3 friends. The book club is called the For SFF Sake. I really struggle to say that, which is ridiculous because it's a pun, but I struggle to say it anyway. Which is my friends and I's science fiction and fantasy by female and non-binary authors book club. And very soon we'll be picking our book for September and October. We're a little bit late, I know, bear with us, but there is a Discord link in the description if you're wanting to join us. Everyone is free to join, but this is definitely a series that would have been perfect for the book club, and who knows, we might still read them in the future if no one else has really read them. But thank you for watching this video. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.